We work for some government agencies who are trying to figure out how to make information and data more accessible, more quickly, more valuable. And there are technical and organizational challenges, so they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to do it, but they're also having to confront new ways of working. And the old way of working, which is release things slowly and only after it's been carefully vetted, and the result being that it's probably older than it should be, requires a new way of thinking. And so people are trying to figure these things out. And we're helping some government agencies and other organizations try to find the right solution. Left of the aisle, right of the aisle, everybody, I think, is sympathetic to more information about what's being done, where the dollar's flowing, what's the data show, what's happening on important issues. So I think that there are cases where it gets partisan for one political reason for another, but I think broadly it's quite bipartisan. I mean, I see two challenges, and I'm not an expert on this, but there are actual genuine technical challenges for government information systems that aren't very good, and they don't have as much funding as they might like to have better ways to collect, aggregate, analyze, and distribute data. So there's technical challenges, and not always the political will to put money into it. Probably more important, though, is the organizational or the political constraint, which is people not being quite sure whether they want to get the data out there as quickly as can be done. So it's the not seeing a change in mission. The mission isn't to be the expert on the topic. The mission might change to provide the information as quickly as possible. A lot of other people are going to take information, analyze it, process it, and add value to it. But don't hold on to it. Let it go. Let it go as quickly as possible. And that's a big shift in mentality that is happening, but slowly. I think transparency is important because all of us as citizens want to know that government's focusing on the right problems, that they're dealing with the issues that are critical, and that our hard-earned tax dollars are going to the right things. I think we similarly want to know that the whole political process is getting cleaner, and that the flow of money to support the political process is legitimate, and favors aren't being paid. So I think it's also important because we have so much access to information with the online age these days that to not have that in the government space is going to diminish, I think, the perceived value of government. So I think it's important for government to step up, maintain credibility, to be at the forefront of transparency in their business as other businesses grapple with in their own sectors.